of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Okay, Megovanen, and welcome back to another 1000 subscriber special Let's Play of Morrowind. It is February 4th, 2023. The last episode I went back to Caius Cosades just to see if I was, high enough level, and really I think I just leveled 1 and qualify for another level, for him to, give me the next part of the main quest. So I think I got the quest. Here it is. By the way, did I say already? It's February 4th, 2023. Caius sent me to Vivec with 3 tasks. Speak with Ad Heraner, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative in St. Olms. Speak with Holia, an Argonian in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Shulk Corner Club. Speak with Miramilo, a temple priestess at the Hall of Wisdom in the temple compound. When I have the information about the Nerevarine cult and the Sixth House cult from these 3, I report back to Caius. Caius gave me the instructions in writing. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything I can use? Well, he likes to get high off the moon sugar, and he's got his... Oh yeah, this guy is... He's hitting the bottle. This... Yeah, he's hardcore. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the Mages Guild. Whoops. Please just... There we go. And I think I'll take a rest there so I could gain my level. And then I will port over to Vivec. And last episode, since I was unable to deal with the Brotherhood, although I got the information from Apelles, I felt I was not, sufficient enough level to get that done. So that's why I recalled back here to Dalmora and went back to Caius.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh. Get stuck so easily.
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
It is really too bad
Of course. What may
that
I
this
do for you?
person is not gonna head back up there. Yeah. So I want to quickly give a shout out to Ayina the Khajiit. She's currently playing this game, and she has a really, I'll say it's a really neat and interesting, but also very smart way that she plays. And it involves that Galdabar, that Altmer elf, and constantly enchanting soul gems, and I'll leave it at that. So if you guys don't know already, please head on over to Ayina the Khajiit's channel. I'll leave the link below. Please give her a sub and tell her I sent you. And I also want to give a shout out to my very dear friend also, Grumpy Scamp. And he's currently still doing Daggerfall, a game that I'll also be getting back to after I record maybe at least, another one or two more of these, and then I'll record a couple of Daggerfall. And then I also want to get back to Skyrim, to my Alea, the Necromancer. Okay. Travel to Vivec.
Well met. What is it?
Is that? Yeah, I don't want to go there.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy.
What do you want, Outlander?
What can I do for you, Sheriff?
Oh, let's take a look at this. Yeah. A couple here. There we go. St. Ohms, 4¼ Okay, maybe I'll do this in the order that it's in the book. Oh, well, right here in the 4¼
Let's not leave this
So-
official, Outlander. Move along.
Okay, Hulia. I think I remember seeing that Argonian walking around.
You have questions?
I think maybe when I was looking for Jobashi, I think was his name, Jobashi's bookstore. Somewhere around here, maybe not.
Let's not make this official,
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away. All right, I'm listening.
Oh, okay, in the Black Shulk Corner Club. Okay. The Black Shulk Corner Club. I can ask directions. Alia, the Argonian Moragtong. Not many Argonians in the Moragtong. I'd look for him at the Black Shulk Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the 4¼ or at Jobashi's books on the same level. Alright,
Let's not
since Jobashi's bookstore is right here, maybe that's where I saw him, exactly in here. Oh yeah, I can
Official outlander.
go ahead and look at these books. Maybe there are some skill books I missed. I do not want to take too much time, of
Let's
course,
not
just
make
kind
this
of
official outlander move along.
briefly look.
Three gods are the true way.
Okay.
What can she do for you?
Look for her in the foreign quarter. Okay, so she's constantly moving around. I think that's actually pretty good because it keeps some variation. It keeps it maybe
What do you
keeps it
want?
from feeling a bit static.
Let's not make this official outlander move along.
Corner club in the lower.
Three gods are the true way.
Okay, that's upper. Okay, let's go even lower then.
Let's not make this official. Let's not make this official outlander move along.
Black Shot Corner Club. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, very good. There we go.
You may speak. You may speak.
Summoned by another.
Art thou Hulia? I welcome you, friend, as the friend of my friend Falagar. But I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I've tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. Oh. Tell me more about these fools. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Moragtang honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Cyrillus Golmus by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore, where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Okay, this is perfect. I believe I built my character to... Or maybe I'm getting confused with my Fallout 4 character, but I pretty much, try to build them the same way. And I think I just recently, I got my speechcraft up there. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to rest. Let me see if this person has a bed. Good day, I'm Ral Girl, publican of the Black Shulk Corner Club here in Vivec. We rent beds and have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services. No, just beds. 10 gold, yeah, let's do it. Okay. So your beds are down here.
What do you want?
Oh, wait. Where were these troublesome fools? He wants to avoid trouble. Perhaps I can persuade them. Okay, maybe... Okay, he can't leave because... These people? Maybe these troublesome fools are up here. Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I am talking to the filthy lizard, so push up. Oh, so you are the one giving Hulia trouble. What? Are you some kind of filthy lizard lover? You want to give your little friend a big kiss? Okay. Oh wow, that's great. Will this work? What do you think of him now that we had a little chat and got to know each other a little bit better? Blah blah blah. He can stay here forever for all I care. Not my problem. Oh, that's most perfect. Are you ready to travel together to Jabashi's rare books? When we arrive at my friend's bookstore, I will answer your questions. Yeah, let's travel together. Continue down the hall and cross the atrium on the same level, then follow. Yeah, I know where it is. I must warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there might be fighting. Oh, okay, wait. So, is there possibly more than one? Oh, there's more than one. Look, just keep them lizards away from me and everything will be just fine. Okay, he seems to be fine. I don't care. They leave me alone, I leave them alone. Okay, looks like... Why would you come into a bar with a racist? Okay, let's do it. Okay, it looks as if I'm not getting my rest. But... where are your rooms? You don't have any beds in here. I paid 10 gold for nothing. Ah, but that's okay. We'll go to the bookstore and then I'll just come back there and look for the books. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult, so you can report back to Cassis. And I don't know of any sixth house cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Okay, well, tell me about the Nerevarine cult first. To understand the Nerevarine, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders, from what he means to the Dunmer of the great houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Cassis, but ask your questions and I'll answer it in detail. Notes from Hulia have been added to your inventory. Okay, very good. Okay, tell me more of the history of the Ashlanders. The first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were very much alike, but after the first council and the formation of the great houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest, most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of the Nerevar for the restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. I think some of this is coming back to me. I think I end up going to some camp and I speak to the wise woman there and I have to prove myself to be Nerevar, something like that. In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by the great houses, House Lalu, House Redoran, okay, all of those houses. The great house's culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other native culture, the Ashlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by Imperial influences. Okay. Okay, do you know anything of the sixth house cult? I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the sixth house, Dagoth Ur, I think. But in the war of the first council, they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth Ur, the ancient head of House Dagoth, is a devil of the Tribunal faith. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. What are you training? Oh, wow, okay. And what do you barter? Just lockpicks. How am I doing on those? Wow. Okay, I think that's good enough. Hulia hadn't heard of the sixth house cult, but he knew a lot about the Nerevarine cult. He gave me notes to give to Cassis. The main thing I gathered is that the temple conflict with the Nerevarine cult is tied up with the ancient grievances between the Ashlanders and the great houses.
It was something.
Okay, glad that's done. And I need to go next. Okay, I know. I'll just sort of walk around until I head
What do you want?
head to an area where I need to be.
Let's not make this official, Outlander.
Oh, nice, okay. 1/4. Yeah, I remember Vivec having a lot of these, like from ESO also, you know. I bring that up because it's, you know, more recently. Yeah, I don't know what to call them, little bridges like that take you over to the next section of Vivec. It's like each region of Vivec is segregated, right, into these big, you know, little islands that, you know, that they're on. Oh boy, okay. I didn't get any kind of levitate, did I? Yeah, but I have slow fall. So I'll just wait until my stamina gets up there. Looks good. Okay, chance. Oh, I see now. 73% chance. 51. Okay. School of Alteration. Yeah, I really have to get some of these up there. Great. And once again, I did not rest. I paid the 10 gold. I'm not going to walk all the way back. Nope. There we go. What? Right. Can't even get over it. I don't need to be here. It's a beautiful view. Can I tell what this place is, what area, just by looking at this seal? Arena Canton. Oh, okay. Oh, this is nice. Okay. I think I would much rather just pay the coin to get around this place than just walk everywhere. It's just not worth it. Especially because I move so slow. I'm new here. I don't know where anything is. I mean, just look at this maze of a place. Yeah, I need to travel somewhere. Quarters. Helvani. Okay, take me to the temple. Please. I'm already here. Oh, nice. So she just kind of hangs out on top over here. Does she have different destinations from... Oh, yeah, slightly different. Wait, go. Hall of Justice. I remember this area. You know, when you're doing your dailies in ESO and there's an event, you come down this way and you get the daily quest. And going up over here, the Away Shrine will be up here. And you go under that. Yep. High Fane. Okay, this is a temple, so... Temple Priestess at the Hall of Wisdom in the temple compound. Oh, shit. What was her name? Speak with Mira Milo. Okay, do you happen to know? Yeah. Do you happen to know Mira Milo? Milo Miro? Isn't she the librarian at the Library of Vivec? That's here in the Vivec Temple Canton, in the Hall of Wisdom section. That's the lower levels on the eastern side of the canton. It's a bit of a maze in there. Just keep looking. Oh, well, thank you for that. Lower levels, east side.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Okay, looks like it must be over here. No? Or rather than even more lore? Okay, yeah, I think I remember this also from ESO. This is Hall of Wisdom. Yeah, here we go.
tell I'm not going to like this.
Vvardenfell. I am looking for Mira Milo. She works in the library. If she's not, you might find her in her private quarters. Her door is across from the Canton offices, here in the Hall of Wisdom, which is where we are. Okay. What did she say? Library.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Okay, yeah. The library. Oh.
There's no time.
Hey, could you be the one? Hey, okay, excellent. Vvardenfell, I come here on behalf of Caius Cosades. Are you Mira? Yes, I'm Mira Milo. Caius sent you. Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here. It's kind of coming back to me. Yeah, I remember this. And there are things, I think the last time I played this, I even stole some things, but that's when I didn't really care about my scruples. Back then there were some really expensive books here. But I'll go ahead and just read them. Like, yeah, I took all of these. Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Sixth House cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. Okay, please tell me. Oh, you don't like me very much, but you like me just for questioning you. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the Tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes the temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The proscribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades that would tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Do you know where I can acquire this book? This book lists the disputes of the dissident priest and tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or prosecution of the book, or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. I prefer, or a safer plan would be to search local bookstores. Some bookstores ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. So it looks like maybe I can look for this book at Jobashi's bookstore, right? So I could just either lift one from here. I guess I will not do that, but can be found in the secret libraries of the Hall of Wisdom, but that they are guarded. She says it would be safer to search booksellers for a copy. She says some booksellers will sell outlawed books. Yeah, Jobashi's. Okay, was that the end of it? It says temple persecutes the Nerevarine cult because they claim the Tribunal are false gods. I must get a copy of... Okay. So, was that everything I needed to know? I mean, I don't want to stick around and read every single thing, otherwise, you know, it's going to become too boring. Besides that, you know, when I go ahead and speak with Caius Cosades, he basically just gives me the rundown. Gives me the, you know, abridged version of everything I need to know. Oh God, how do I leave this place? Ooh. Oh, there's a place I need to be. St. Olms, right? Speak with... Okay, Khajiit, Thieves Guild operative in St. Olms. Speak with Adherenir, okay. What in the... Hmm. Oh, that. Ah, okay. So, wow, yeah, I should end this soon. Okay, St. Olms is probably over here. Yeah. You know, just question to people. Just, oh yes. See, how come I can jump over that? What is going on here? Say, listen. I'm looking for someone named Adherenir. I hear he might be part of the Thieves Guild. There's a guard over here, so... That sneak, she'll be here in St. Olms somewhere, but where? I do not know. Try someone else. You, okay. Adherenir is a Khajiit. Ah, what do you want with her? Hiding from the census and Exars. Agent, I'll bet.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Well, if I was hiding, I would probably hide somewhere in the sewers in here, right? Somewhere just...
Let's not make this official.
Whoa. Hang out in low places. Okay, here we go. But I think I'm kind of remembering some of it, and I think he may have a favor for me, or is that here and there a she? I think it's a she, right? I think it's a she. At here and there, she probably would want me to get that agent off her back. Ah, yes. Okay. see her. Fireball. What? How can you miss? Well, this might be bad. I don't even know how to get back up. Wonderful. Ah. Yeah, see, I mean, I remember doing this before, but when I surmised that, Adhernia might be, in the sewers, that was just, critical thinking. And then as I started, heading towards the underworks, it slowly began to come back to me. And I think I remember finding her here. Again, her or him, I'm not too sure. I can't even tell by the voice, but person wants to speak. That's a her, okay. You are Adherinair. I'm sent here on behalf of Caius Cosades. I believe you have some information for me on the Nerevarine. Great. I'm Falagar, by the way. So Caius says to you, speak with Adherinair. And you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adherinair. But Adherinair will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because Adherinair is, at this moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with Adherinair. Tell me more about this agent. You do not know this. They are the collectors of Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like German artifacts and ebony, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adherinair's favorite person. If you want Adherinair to help you, make the bad agent go away. Then she shall tell you things. Very well. Okay, this is where we're gonna conclude it. Look, I can even join her guild, but I will not. Okay, so I will save it here, guys. Save it under there. Get rid agent. There we are. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed, and see ya.